Subscribe. Nuclear liability law. The issues regarding India's nuclear liability law came to continue to hold up the plan to build 6 nuclear power reactors in Maharashtra's Jatapur. The laws on civil nuclear liability ensure that compensation is available to the victims for nuclear damage caused by a nuclear incident or disaster and set out who will be liable for those damages. The international nuclear liability regime consists of multiple treaties and was strengthened after the 1986 Chernobyl nuclear accident. UPSC prelims, place in news. Chernobyl Convention on Supplementary Compensation, CSC, it is an umbrella convention adopted in 1997. Objective: establish a minimum national compensation amount. India was a signatory to the CSC. Parliament ratified the convention in 2016. To keep in line with the international convention, India enacted the Civil Liability for Nuclear Damage Act, CLNDA, in 2010, to put in place a speedy compensation mechanism for victims of a nuclear accident, UPSC-CSC, understanding India's nuclear doctrine. The CLNDA provides for strict and no-fault liability on the operator of the nuclear plant, where it will be held liable for damage regardless of any fault on its part. It establishes legal liability for nuclear harm as well as rapid compensation for victims of nuclear disasters. It specifies the experts who will assess claims of nuclear injury, sanction compensation, and provide financial assurance. It also specifies the amount the operator will have to shell out in case of damage caused by an accident and requires the operator to cover liability through insurance or other financial security. The operator's maximum liability under Section 6(2) of the Act is 1,500 crore rupees. In case the damage claims exceed 1,500 crore rupees, the CLNDA expects the government to step in accordance with Section 7(1) of the CLND Act. However, it has limited the government liability amount to the rupee equivalent of 300 million special drawing rights, SDRs, or about 2,100 rupees to 2,300 crore rupees. It specifies the limitations on the amount and time when an action for compensation can be brought against the operator. Section 7(2) of the CLND Act provides that the central government may establish a nuclear liability fund by charging such amount of levy from the operators in such manner as may be prescribed. Any violations of the terms of the Act could result in fines. India currently has 22 nuclear reactors, UPSC-CSC, understanding India's nuclear energy. All the existing reactors are operated by the state-owned Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited, NPCIL. Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited, NPCIL, is a public sector enterprise. It is under the administrative control of the Department of Atomic Energy, DE, Government of India. The company was registered as a public limited company under the Companies Act, 1956. Objective: operating atomic power plants and implementing atomic power projects for generation of electricity in pursuance of the schemes and programs of the Government of India under the Atomic Energy Act, 1962. NPCIL is responsible for design, construction, commissioning and operation of nuclear power reactors. Mission: to develop nuclear power technology and to produce nuclear power as a safe, environmentally benign and economically viable source of electrical energy to meet the increasing electricity needs of the country. Objectives: to maximize the power generation and profitability from nuclear power stations with the motto, safety first and production next. To increase nuclear power generation capacity in the country, consistent with the available resources in a safe, economical and rapid manner, in keeping with the growth of energy demand in the country. To continue and strengthen core activities relating to nuclear power program. To develop personnel at all levels to further improve their skills and performance consistent with the high technology. To strengthen the environmental protection measures relating to nuclear power generation.